অনেকদিন পর আবার লাইভে আসলাম আজকে। সবাই কেমন আছেন? আশা করি সবাই অনেক ভালো আছেন। একজন লাইভে জয়েন হয়েছেন, আশা করি কমেন্ট করবেন, কমেন্টের রিপ্লাই দিব আপনার। তেমন একটা পারি না, খেলা শিখতেছি, ভাবলাম যে আপনাদের সাথে শেয়ার করি সব কিছু, একসঙ্গে খেলি, আপনাদের সাথে শিখি। আমি তেমন কোনো টাকা পয়সা খরচ করি না, এমনিতেই ফ্রি ফ্রি খেলি। দেখে যদি ভালো খেলি তাহলে পরবর্তীতে ট্রাই করব। ভালো ভালো দেখা আমার একটা ভালো সিভি লাগবে। যদিও টিম ভালো, আমার বর্তমানে ফ্রি টিম যেটা অনেক ভালো। দেখি ইভেন্টের ম্যাচগুলো খেলি, কি কি আছে দেখি দেখি দেখি। এইটা লাস্ট, কালকে রাতে খেলছিলাম আর কি, 2টা ম্যাচ। আর্জেন্টিনা কালকে যেভাবে কামব্যাক দিল রে ভাই, 100 কামব্যাক। পি ভার্সেস পি ম্যাচগুলো খেলতে বিরক্ত লাগে কেন? বিপরীত টিম হুদাই হুদাই সেটিং ঠিক করতে যায়, কোনো কিছু নাই, বিরক্ত ধরায় আর কি। এমার উইলিয়াম এমনভাবে ট্রাই করবো যে জোহরের নামাজের পর খাওয়া দাওয়া করে 3টা 4টা পর্যন্ত লাইভে গেম প্লে করার ট্রাই করব। যেদিন খেলাধুলা থাকবে আমার নিজের সেদিন কতক্ষণ আগে রেডি দিয়ে বসে আছে, এখন বিরক্ত প্রচুর বিরক্ত লাগে।
Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. Things already rolling. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Paz. Bruno Fernandes. Chance here to counter. And it's Vitinha. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Lovely bit of skill. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Rafael Leao. And the ball's come loose here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Messi, upright and purposeful. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. This for the lead. He scores for sure! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, that's fabulous. Otamendi. Portugal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. João Mario. Oh, it's come loose. Di Maria. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Pedro Neto. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Martinez.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's straight offside.
Argentina genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Di Maria has it out wide and in space. Can he finish? Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. Bruno Fernandes. That's been cut out, well played. Paz. Alvarez. That has ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? Can he latch on to this? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Di Maria. Tagliafico. Spread neatly. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Great vision. Molina clears it away. Ruben Diaz does really well to win the ball there. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Vitinha. Tries one from range. That's got him rattled. Di Maria. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. He leaps for it. No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Tagliafico deals with that comfortably. Paz. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Bruno Fernandes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. He'll try from distance! Oh. And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Por favor, arrojen toda la basura en los botes ubicados en las zonas de acceso. Muchas gracias.
Down to business again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're...
And the shot! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? Looking for options for movement. João Cancelo calmly anticipates. Looking for the run. He's having a shot! Sensational by Bruno Fernandes! About as smooth as it gets. It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
João Mario. Martinez. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Rafael Leao. Great ball, and he's in here. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. João Mario. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That is a brilliant interception. That's good running with the ball. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Vitinha And it's Mario. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Real chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
He's a sharp little ball here. That has been slung wide. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedro Neto. And that could set him on his way. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Nice bit of trickery.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Shapes to shoot! Has a look and plays it forward. Alvarez. And here's the chance to counter. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. And Messi! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Portugal choosing to make the first change. Martinez. It's run loose here. It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He is through here. In by Cancelo. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now the ball's gone astray. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Martinez. Bernardo Silva.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Portugal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks.
Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Threads one in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's picked his way through. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And the shot count keeps on rising.
He looks to me like he's enjoying his personal duel with this keeper. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Portugal were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Well, this is a critical game, a chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. That is good alertness. Mendes clears without hesitation. That's a little off target. Portugal do have a chance to counter here. Bruno Fernandes. That's the throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Not the most convincing of passes. Has a look and plays it forward. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. Just eases him off the ball. And this is Ronaldo. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's onto this. Diogo Costa gets it clear. And that's definitely not his best. Threads one in.
Ribery really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Well, that has not gone well. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
João Cancelo. No way through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. He's having a shot! Goal, France! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting...
Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries a shot! Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So, third corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. And they win it back again. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Traoré, there he goes. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, screamer! About as smooth as it gets. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's two now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Forward it goes. Not the most accurate pass. Cristiano, he's had a shot! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rafael Leao. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The ball has bounced loose now. He's had it taken off him. And it's Mendes. Bruno Fernandes is onto this. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to play it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Bruno Fernandes. João Mario. That is ended up in no man's land. France have reclaimed it. And he cuts out the supply. João Mario. And here's Rafael Leao. And he's intervened well there. João Cancelo cuts it out. He's picked his way through. Well, there's the clearance. Mbappe! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, look, let me tell you that.
And that is all they have time for. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Chers spectateurs, j'ai le plaisir de vous annoncer que le programme du match d'aujourd'hui est disponible dans les kiosques situés juste après les accès aux tribunes. Cela fera toujours un magnifique souvenir. Attention, changement.
So off we go again. Portugal changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
No way through there. Conte. Olise in acres of space. Shapes to shoot! And a neat finish. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
And the finish! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
France get their fourth corner. Diogo Costa gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Pass somewhat off target. So we've reached the hour mark. Mbappe. Great vision. And Ribéry! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's pulled back. Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. Bakula! And that has flown over.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Ball is over the line. And it's Hernandez. Pedro Neto. And that is out of play. João Mario. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
That's good play from him.
Always goal side. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Upamecano did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that has not gone well. Can he get it through? Big chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. They're up to 5 corners now. Ribéry goes short. Shot could be on. And that is masterful defending. There's the shot! He's got a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now that's well seen too. Bakula is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played out towards the right wing. Now here's the delivery. That's a decent clearance. João Cancelo. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Space for him to turn and look. Pedro Neto gets flagged offside. Stood up well to him there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to get rid. That'll be a throw-in. And here's Bruno Fernandes. That's a lovely, neat pass. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
It's just beyond his reach. Now it's Mbappe.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's been flattened there. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he finish? And he's missed it. João Cancelo. He's a sharp little ball here. Just too much on that. João Mario.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. There will be 4 extra minutes. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Ramos. Oh, good spread. Now it's Pedro Neto. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Portugal bow out. Defeat sealing their fate. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter?
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. It is quite a scene here in this Grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement. Often he plays in the number 10 position. He just drops that little bit deeper to suck defenders out of position. And once he's done that, then he's capable of creative force in getting other people in behind. So there's an unselfishness to his game. and when he gets in front of goal, he can be deadly too.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Gonzalez going after that. Well, played right into his path. He much shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Alvarez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Alvarez gets into a good position. Oh, and Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. And he thumps it clear. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Now this could... Oh, he's all... Alvarez! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Alvarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. McAllister tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Could be danger here. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's there to make the challenge. Good ball, good take. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Simeone tries to pass it through. Now it's Alvarez.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's picked his way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Has a look up and drives it forward.
This is the time you need that pace.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The pass has gone astray. Paz. Aimed beyond the defence. Lisandro Martinez charging forward, the ball at his feet. McAllister.
Oh, great feat, that.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Great chance! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Argentina and Martinez! They want to be quick to recover this. And it's McAllister. Nice physical challenge. That's put paid to the danger. Nicely aimed pass. This looks promising. And now they can clear their lines. Goes for goal! Opts to play it back. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And he cuts out the supply. Paz is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Martinez. Impressive jump! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Now it's Martinez. That looks a good ball through. He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Argentina find a position of real strength now. Fernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Paredes. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Argentina absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Argentina looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. So, into the second half. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Paredes. Molina. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Still no way through, the defending here is resolute. McAllister.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Molina did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Martinez. That's a shade optimistic. Lisandro Martinez can clear it away. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Gonzalez. Oh, that is a nice touch. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. So what can they conjure from this one? Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Argentina, gloriously greedy. 3, Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Argentina are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Now it's Messi. McAllister. Paz somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
Argentina really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. Might want to be careful there.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Paz. He can run onto that, so no flag here. And he's managed to get free. A whisker away from making it 4.
Argentina certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Corner number 3 coming up. He leaps for it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Fernandez. And it's Messi. And he's been shifted off it. Messi gets across and deals with it. And he's picked it up out wide. McAllister is onto it in a flash. And Martinez! Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Threads one in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 19.
So time for
Número
change.
22.
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Número 42. Número 11.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's in plenty of space here. Paredes gets it away.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Great vision. Can he finish? And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the
Cambio
moment.
en Argentina. Número 9.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Número 7.
Simeone coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter. But this will make a nice change.
Gonzalez! He's kept it out just.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
They've played it short. And here's Messi. Paredes does well to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. And tries one from range. Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Argentina have a free kick. Knocks it into space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Fernandez. And the finish! And smartly reclaimed. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And Messi! And the keeper read that really well. Molina.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo
Simeone
reglamentario.
with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. McAllister! It's off target and by quite a way. They get a throw in. And it's Molina. And that is that. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's pretty clear that...
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle, and here we go. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true.
Senesi cuts it out. McAllister. Oh, that's McAllister! He's done very well to get to that.
McAllister actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball, and that's really well manoeuvred. Great vision. Oh, terrible pass. And here's Foden. Oh, chance, surely! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
There's the shot! Oh, off the bar! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, that would have gone down as a bit of a waste. You're in a great position and you end up massively frustrated.
Well, there's the clearance. Now that looks a decent ball. Goes long and straight. Great defending, strong and determined. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. No foul, says the referee. Alexander... And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2, then. Bruno Fernandes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And they've got rid. Shevchenko. Manchester United already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Caicedo kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. Now, can they get him away? And he's worked it through. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Alexander-Arnold is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And there's the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Manchester United have their third corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! And that's a good finish. And that for him is goal number 10. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And back to the keeper. And here's Haaland. Now that's well seen too. Nicely weighted ball. Great work on the overlap. Bit too much weight on the pass. Look at the space here. Shevchenko! Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Shevchenko. Cucurella. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Foden! Oh, he's been caught napping. Reinders! It's loose now and they want to get it back. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And he's running through. Goes down, but nothing given. And here's Reinders. Well, they've got it again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Shevchenko. Bernardo Silva. And here's Foden.
Might want to be careful there.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Marmoush having a look. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. That's the end of the first 45. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan
Well, it
club
has
members
been
who are celebrating their
confrontational,
birthdays
combative,
today.
competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Manchester United sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So we're underway for the second half. Van Dijk. Bruno Fernandes. Somerville picks it up out wide. Shevchenko. And that's a simple one for the keeper. No, again there's no way through. And here's Foden. Driving on and making good progress. Applies the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Foden.
Well, yet another...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's run loose here. Just a key chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Now it's Haaland. And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And it's Reinders. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. That's a sharp pass. More and more pressure on the ball here. That'll be a throw. Yep, it's a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Marmouche plays it short. Somerville clears. Reinders proves just a little bit too strong.
The attendance for this
Shevchenko
match was 72,306.
looking for the run. He's through here. Senesi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Not the most convincing of passes. Alexander-Arnold. A long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. They want to be quick to recover this. Now it's Foden. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
A case now of complete control. Chance for a shot! And it's in! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up.
Oh, given away. He is through here. And a chance! Oh, terrific save.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
They're up to 5 corners now. Marmouche goes short. And he's there to belt it away. Reinders. He's having a hit! Foden ventures forward. He's got away. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's it. Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
কিরে ভাই, কি হইলো বুঝলাম না। হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ থেকে কাটে গেল, অটোমেটিক পিরিয়ড গেম অটোমেটিক কাটে গেল মানে।